Victoria has so many fans already because they resonate with her for one reason or another. And then she says something crazy.
The Victoria thing, just before we wrap that up, this Maryland quote unquote feud, what the heck was that?
I sometimes think purely being on TV makes you act wild, like for no damn reason. Like literally, I think that you see a camera 10 feet in front of you, you're like, I gotta do this. Like, it's like, come on. Like, I think you need to forget that there's a camera.
That's such a good point too, because I think that's why we have such successful shows like The Real Housewives, where they just like are doing it because they have the camera in front of them, and no one really speaks like this in everyday life.
Yeah.
But when you are, and like when she wouldn't let her sit next to her on the couch when she was I don't know what she was apologizing for, but she apologized anyway. And I was like, now Victoria looks even quote unquote crazier because she won't even talk to the girl in a normal way. Like she wouldn't let her sit next to her. That was like catty loser shit.
He said catty loser shit. Victoria is when I think of the name Victoria, I think of like royalty and I think of a queen, right? It's like a regal name. Mm-hmm. But baby, we got some. If royalty is the name that you're going for, we got to do some work.
I know. I totally agree. And like I said before, I feel bad because like you never know, like, these people, I'm sure she's getting insane. Social media is crazy and it's never cool to message anyone anything.
It's never cool. Like,
right. Doesn't matter.
Never.
Totally. And I hope that, has some sort of someone monitoring that or something, because I don't, you don't want anything to go too far. At the same time, I feel like she showed up on the show, like I said, wanting this to like be her role. And maybe she didn't realize like that it was going to come off so intense.
Aggressive or intense.
Aggressive, intense.
Intense, yeah. Intense is a softer word. Sometimes people like to take my words and like, put them on steroids. So intense is a better term.
Okay. We're asking everyone this, inspired by Victoria. Who is your favorite Bachelor quote unquote villain of all time?
Olivia Cardi, I was told was a villain. I never watched her season. So answer is kind of slight. I was told she's a villain, but we did a podcast together and she's pretty awesome.
I feel like, and I don't know her like well by any means, but I feel like she was one of the ones who that editing actually turned her into like, because she was being sarcastic, but they cut out the laughs. Or like she was clearly, her and Ben and her had a great connection because she got the first impression rose. But then, so she was kind of one of those people like joking, like I'm Mrs. Higgins, but then they cut out the joke. So then it just looked like she was kind of crazy. But I genuinely think maybe she was a victim to editing, whereas Victoria showed up in The Crown. And it's like, I don't know if it's editing. I think it's you.
You say, I think it's you, baby. I'm sorry.
I do. I'm sorry to say it. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully, maybe you'll show us a softer side of yourself in some way, but I just don't know.
We never know. That's the beauty of it. We just want to keep eating our kettle popcorn and just watching.
I know. And even her, I will say also, like, she had a moment during, I don't remember, I think it was this week's episode when she, opened up about feeling insecure and like her dress and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's like relatable. But then she very quickly walked into the room and was like, I talked to him about everything. So I'm definitely getting the rose. And it's like, all right, now you ruined your nice human moment.
Yeah, like I was about to say that because it's quite honestly, the people our viewers that are watching back home, like whatever physical and or disability and or what characteristics you have, we resonate with, right? Mm-hmm. And so Victoria has so many fans already because they resonate with her for one reason or another. And then she says something crazy.
Exactly.
It's like, I hate to say this. It's kind of like Kanye West says, sometimes he's like amazing. And then he said something, it's like, bro, what you just messed it all up. Bro, come on.
Wow. Comparing Victoria to Kanye West, I kind of love it. I'm kind of here for it.
He said, I'm kind of here for it. Like, we want to love them so hard. And then they just keep doing something that's kind of crazy.
I know. And it's like, I want to be entertained by her and just let it go. But she's kind of being less entertaining and just more irritating.
I'm just going to say, Victoria, if I see you, baby, I'm going to give you a big hug and a squeeze.
That's nice of you.
We got to make sure we put that in the edit.
That will make the cut.